The face of a snapping turtle is the last thing a lot of fish see before they die. It's not pretty. Hi, I'm Danielle Dufault, and you're watching Animal Logic. There are 5 species of snapping turtle across 2 genera, Macrochelys and Calydra. Hail Calydra! Calydra contains the common snapping turtle, the Mexican snapping turtle, and the South American snapping turtle, while Macrochelys contains the alligator snapping turtle and the Suanese snapping turtle. These turtles are all quite large, and they're only found in the wild in the Americas. While the 2 genera do share similar characteristics, they aren't very closely related, and only share a name due to their similar behavior. The snapping! I said the snapping. Damn it. I can't do it, guys. I've done this, I've tried my whole life. I can't snap my fingers. That's it. Alligator snapping turtles are the larger of the 2, measuring up to 66 centimeters long and in extreme cases, weighing up to 100 kilograms. Though these massive numbers come from turtles in captivity, and in the wild, an average adult male will only weigh up to 40 kilograms. Common snapping turtles, on the other hand, are much smaller. They measure up to 45 centimeters long, and in the wild, weigh up to 16 kilograms. Alligator snapping turtles are tanks. Once they reach a certain size, they become immune to most predators. Only particularly large gators are powerful enough to crack their shells. They certainly do their namesake justice. Alligator snapping turtles have claws the length of human fingers, highly ridged carapaces, and sharp triceratops-like beaks, which they use to tear into prey. To hunt, alligator snapping turtles have a vermiform tongue, a tongue that resembles a worm meant to attract dumb fish. The turtle will sit at the bottom of the river or lake with its mouth wide open. It lays absolutely still, except for its tongue, which it wiggles around, mimicking a worm. There, it waits for a fish to swim by that is dumb enough to swim right into their mouths. Their bite is fast and strong enough that if they don't swallow the fish whole, they're sure to decapitate them. They'll eat anything they can catch, and their diet is made up primarily of fish, but they also eat birds, small mammals, baby gators, and other turtles. There is a lot of misinformation out there about the strength of an alligator snapping turtle's bite. Some cite them as having a bite as strong as an alligator. They don't. In reality, their bite is much closer to the strength of a human, which is plenty, especially when combined with that beak. They have enough power to take off a finger. Yet despite this vicious appearance, they are quite chill, unlike common snapping turtles, which are much more aggressive. This may be due to their different hunting strategies. Alligator snapping turtles are ambush hunters, while common snapping turtles are chase hunters. Though it could also be due to their size. A fully grown alligator snapping turtle has few predators, while the much smaller common snapping turtle is more often on the defense. While alligator snapping turtles are more intimidating in almost every single regard, the common snapping turtle has the more fearsome tail. Their long tails have a series of bony plates that give them a sawtooth appearance. Their tails look a lot more like dragon tails than their beefy, smooth-tailed cousins. Despite being chase hunters, common snapping turtles are pretty terrible swimmers, preferring to walk along the bottom. They spend the majority of their lives in the water, only ever leaving when basking or laying eggs. In fact, they spend so much of their time in the water, they can often be seen with full heads of hair, their hair being algae. They live in large bodies of water, but they can also be found in smaller ponds. They prefer to hang out in areas shallow enough that they can sit with the tips of their noses sticking out of the water. The most vulnerable point in a snapping turtle's life is when they first hatch. They break out of their ping-pong ball-like eggs towards the end of the summer. Often, the entire litter will hatch at the same time. Then, it's a mad rush for these dark, toonie-sized turtles to get clear of the beach and into the water without being eaten. Once they're in the water, they're not home safe. Only the luckiest of the lucky survive to be big enough to ward off predators. Alligator snapping turtles are currently threatened due to overharvesting for meat, the exotic pet trade, and habitat degradation. Though the situation for snapping turtles is better than it was 70 years ago. For a long time in Canada and in the United States, turtle soup was a mainstay at restaurants. It was praised for its complexity of flavors. But as turtle numbers plummeted and indoor plumbing negated the need to go to creeks and rivers for fresh water, it became unprofitable to go out and look for turtles. At the same time, factory farming of chickens, cows, and pigs became commonplace, and turtles transitioned from being seen as a food species to being seen as cute and benevolent creatures. Soon, snapping turtle numbers began to rebound, leaving them to torment swimmers across the continent. So what animals should I talk about next? Please let me know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for new episodes of Animal Logic every other week. Thanks for watching!